Hey, what it do? What it do? Stat Squad, what's going on, baby? Stat Squad, what it do? We back, man. It's your boy Stats, man. It's basketball conversation with your boy Stats, man. I'm starting this new thing, man, called Stats, man. Two a day, man. We're gonna profile two NBA teams, man. Each one from different conferences. To go ahead and get it started, my apologies, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, one from each conference, get it started, see what's going on. We're gonna touch on a couple of subjects, right before, the season start, December 22nd. So, we're gonna start off, we're gonna talk about the draft picks they got, we're gonna talk about the trades they made, we're gonna talk about the new players they acquired via free agency. We're gonna talk about the resigning of their own players. We're gonna talk about the season outlook and what we think is going to be. All this is about health. If they're healthy, we're going to protect we're only talking about it if the team remain healthy, which we know that's not plausible, especially with the COVID thing. But that's what we talk about. And then the last day we'll talk about in each conversation when we do the 2 days, we're going to talk about what ESPN projected where they're gonna rank in each conference and how many wins. Then I get my take on how many I think they're gonna be or how many wins they're gonna get. So we're gonna go off there. So we're gonna kick it off, man. We're gonna start it off with Portland Trailblazers, man. We're gonna start it off with Dame Dollar, man, and CJ, man. So man, with their draft picks, we're gonna talk about it a little bit in a second. They traded away their 16 pick. This was they traded away Trevor Ariza, the 16th pick. And a 2021st round pick. I want to say it's protected, but I have to check on it. But to Houston to get Rocco, which I think was they gave up a lot, but I think that was a big trade. I think that was a big help for Portland. Definitely big help. Then, like I said, they signed 46 pick in the second round. They drafted C.J. Ellaby out of Washington State. They're gonna sign him to a two-way contract. You know what I'm saying? See how they developing their system down there in the G League. We know with Nazir Little, Jalen Horde. They got one more player. They got and Caleb Swanigan down there in their form system. So you know what I'm saying? He just add on to the two-way. Give him a little depth. You never know what happened with this COVID stuff. Okay. Then we're gonna talk about the trades. Like I said, we already touched on a little bit about the Rocco trade, big addition to them. Then they had the 3-rate team trade. They got them back Canna. You know what I'm saying? I think that was big, but because you replace Whiteside with Canada, you lose some defensively, but you definitely gain some offensively and a strong offensive rebounder. So I think that was a nice pickup for them. Very nice pickup for them. I think he's going to help them in the long run. Like I said, he know the system, so he was there with them when they went to the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago. So yeah, new players they acquired. Free agents. I like the free agent signing of Derrick Jones. Versatile young forward, combo slash shooting guard, small forward. He can play the position, kind of a combo forward. Um, I like that signing. I like the signing. Let me look at my notes a little bit. I got to get it together for you. I got to make sure. I'm talking know what I'm talking about. But for Stats Game, Stats Game, man. Really, it's not no game. We Stat Squad over here, baby. Stat Squad, the squad. All we talk about, man, is I like intelligent conversation, talking about what we love, man. NBA, we love NBA, so that's what we talk about over here. You know what I'm saying? We like to have intelligent conversations. Don't mind constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I like to get better. I like to grow with y'all. So I want to grow this channel. So I want to grow with y'all. Y'all let me know where I'm messing up at, so I can somewhere be better for y'all and somewhere give y'all the information y'all want and need. You know what I'm saying? So back to Portland. Like I said, I like the new players they acquired. Like I said, with Derrick Jones, I think that he will help them a lot. And Canada will help them a lot. I like they resigned Carmelo. You know what I'm saying? Veteran leadership. Respect in the locker room. A guy that can get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd be coming off the bench. I think he'd be a 6 man. But I think he'd give them a fire punch off the bench that they need. You know what I'm saying? To help that second unit out with scoring. So I definitely like that. They resigning them. I like the resigning of Rodney Hood. You know what I'm saying? The Rodney Hood can be 80%, 85% before he left. That's a good acquisition. Just like, he in the system, what's going on. He can score mid range. He tough on the defensive end. I like him. I like that. season outlook. Mm. The season outlook. When you got Dame, man, you always have a chance. I think Dame is 1B to 1A Steph Curry as far as the best point guard in the game. And if anybody don't believe that right now, you either not watching the NBA or you just you love Curry too much. Because the thing about it is Curry has won. That's why I put him over Dame right now, because he won 3 championships, 2 MVPs. But I think that's the only thing he got on Dame. Like, I really believe that's the only thing he got on Dame. Toughness, grit, can stroke it from anywhere. Dame can do it all. Dame Dollar can score on anybody, and he is a bucket. That's what we know. I like, CJ a killer too. And I think for Portland to grow, Dame and CJ have to commit more on the defensive end. Not because they don't got players now that they can help them with defense, because that's what Rocco, Derrick Jones do. They help your defense, right in the hood, help your defense. You know what I'm saying? I just think that if they commit more on defense, which I know both from will, even you can see even with Dame last year, committed more on the defensive side. I'm not asking them to be Drew Holiday, but if they commit more on defense, I think they got a type of team that can take them to that next level. I think with Nurkic down there, who can do everything. Like, I love Nurkic. I think Nurkic can be an all-star. I definitely think he can be an all-star type player, because he can do everything on the court, and he's a great passer, great facilitator off the post. I know he can commit better on the defensive end. He's a big body. I think he can commit better on that. But if he can take a little step towards that, if Dane take a little more step as far as defensively wise, him and CJ, the sky's the limit for Portland, because I think Portland got a team now where Rocco, Derrick Jones, they so versatile. They so versatile and so multi-dimensional, where they can do a lot of things. Them guys can do a lot of things. And Dame them never had guys like Rocco and a Derrick Jones, as far as like defensive dogs that they can do everything, and what I'm saying, and actually can score. Like, they can spot up and shoot the three. They don't need the ball in the hand to be effective, especially Rocco. He don't need the ball in his hand to be effective. Derrick Jones don't need the ball in his hand to be effective. But Rocco definitely don't need the ball in his hand to be effective, because, like I said, a lot of stuff that he do not show up in the stat sheet. And we know that. It don't still show up in the stat sheet. So what we got to understand is what Portland was, they was injured a lot last year. That hampered them, that made them be the seed they supposed to. Well, they was last year, and we had them fighting in the bubble and whatever. But what I seen in that team is that Dame confidence is ultimate. He always had the utmost confidence, but his confidence is at all times, because Dame always felt like he was the best, and Dame showing us for the last couple of years that he's the best, or right there at the best point guard in the game. It's just unconscious of what he does. We know what he can do, and we know that if everything come together, you protect Dame as far as defensively. When I say defensively, you got them dogs out there, who can switch up on different players. You got different things that can go from there. So when you look at it like that, you got to understand Portland is a threat. The West is so deep. Or a good team. I remember when Phoenix didn't get into the playoffs and won 48 games. We only got a 72-game schedule, but I think it's going to be that competitive in the West, where you could be a good team and don't even make the playoffs. And that's the dilemma I have with Portland. You know what I'm saying? Not because they ain't good enough or they can't be a good team. It's just that the West is just so deep. So we have to see where we go from there, to see what's going on with Portland and see how it look. So let's get to our last topic, what I'm saying, is what ESPN projected them to be. ESPN projected them to win 38.2 games out the 72 games. And they got a 39% chance of winning. Going into the playoffs. I looked at that, and I said, I think they got them kind of low. They selling them short. I think they selling them short. I think they really selling them short, because I think Rocco is going to settle in their defense. Derrick Jones, their rotation. You got Zach Collins coming back healthy. You got Nurkic coming back fully healthy. I think the sky's the limit for them. I think even if they're not a high seed in the West, I think they can upset somebody. I think they can play with anybody, where any given night, or or any given series, they can take you out. So, like I said, ESPN projected them to have 38.2 wins. I got them penciling in for 42 wins. I got them 42 and 30 in a shortened season, and it's all contingent on everybody being healthy or mostly healthy. You know, this on every whenever we review all this stats game, when we review all these teams, just remember keep that in your mind in mind that we all depending. We saying this only. We just saying if they all healthy. We know that's not going to be, but we're just going to do it like this for the sake of argument. I got them penciling at 42 wins. I got them 50% making the playoffs. I got a 50% chance, I think, of Portland making the playoffs. I really believe they got a great chance of making the playoffs in the West. Even how deep the West is or whatever, when you got Dame Dollar, you got CJ, you got a chance. Like you just got a chance. They let to throw in Nurkic and the veteran leadership they got. So we're gonna say that. Like I said, man, hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Comment, let your boy know what's going on, man. It's our first video of the tour days, man. The Statsz tour days, man. You know, we're gonna do this 2 times a day, man. 2 videos a day, man. We're gonna go ahead and get this out the way, man, before the season start, man. We that's the end of Portland season review, season outlook of how I think how things going, what they did in the off season, man. We're gonna go from there. And the next team we profile, we're gonna go into the East, man. We're gonna go in the East, and man, we're gonna profile the Pacers, man. We're gonna see what moves they did make, what they didn't make, and see. And I'll see you in the next video. Stats out, baby. Stats Squad. Holla at your boy.